nutrients needed by the body for building new tissue.
Protein.
Okay.
Fat.
Protein. Okay.
And what's the contribution source of energy?
Okay, energy producing foods like starches and sugars. Carbohydrates.
Just regular, not complex.
Not complex. A waxy substance that's
Cholesterol.
carried around in the body by lipoprotein.
Cholesterol.
Y'all started whining too soon.
Yes, because
That's the
we
only
did it
part that we
fast.
got.
Okay.
Because there's.
It's because it's the other page.
Okay, a unit of heat the body uses for energy
Calorie.
is a calorie. Starch. What is an example of complex carbohydrate, Laura Lynn? Bread.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta is bread.
Potatoes.
Health.
If you do not take time for
Health.
today, you will have to take time for tomorrow.
So, just as far as eating a balanced diet, what do you see? When you think of a balanced diet, what does that incorporate? Like, if you were to have a meal that you could design, what would be the components of that meal?
Well, the components would be a good source of protein, healthy fats, which would be monounsaturated fats, of course, vegetables, lots of vegetables that have a lot of fiber, and they give you vitamins and minerals, and very important, and then fruits.
All right.
So, and then grains, of course.
Okay. All right.
Fad diets are, by definition, are short-term, exclusionary ways to eat. People seek these out as a quick fix to their weight issues, and it took them a long time to gain the weight. It's going to take just as long to lose the weight. There is no quick fix. Fad diets typically omit a whole food group, and that is just not life. I mean, you cannot go through life and not ever eat carbohydrates. I mean, it's just,
Absolutely.
it is not possible. They mess with your metabolism. They mess with your the way you think about food and your lifestyle. It's better to take little steps and make healthy choices. You know, make a substitution for a baked potato instead of French fries sometime. You know, just make little choices here and there that add up to a healthier lifestyle that you can sustain until you're 60, until you're 80, however old. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
I started out with what are fad diets. So I took 3 different definitions that I got. One was from a book called Diet Fads by Barbara Zahensky, and she said that pretty much a fad diet is something that you pursue with a lot of excitement and fervor and zeal or whatever for just a short period of time. So you're like, yeah, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this diet, and that's how she defines it. The Atkins diet is really, I guess, the best example that I have because it focuses on cutting out carbs almost altogether and focusing on jamming a diet full of protein. The one thing about holistic nutrition is that typically weight loss is going to be gradual. It's not going to be the quick, fast results that you're going to get with fad diets. And I forgot to mention this when I was on fad diets. But fad diets, when you deprive your body of a specific nutrient, like carbohydrates, it ultimately dehydrates your body, and you're losing glycogen and water, and that's where your rapid weight loss is coming from. But as soon as you go back to a normal diet where you're consuming a normal level of carbohydrates, that water that was lost from the dehydration is going to come right back, and that weight is going to be gained back just as quickly.